Anthony Crimmins, Stick Star Productions. Little THSLL semifinal round 2 at the D2 level. A tilt of quality opponents. You've got the, oh my gosh, how are they, the 6th seed Colleyville Panthers, the defending state champs, versus the number 1 seed, the Contenders, the Rockwall Fighting Rockwalls. I am joined today at the hip by Patrick at Stickstar Hype Franklin, and we're off like a herd of turtles.
Jacob Williams immediately making his impact felt. He's going, oof. Jacob Williams, an ambitious first shot off hip. Nice save early by Colleyville, looking to push transition now the other way.
We've got Wyatt Morgan, the big boy in cage, the 2016 MVP of the state championship game. He's a sphinx out there. He's a tough riddle to solve. Here's Cam Hamway. Moves the ball behind.
Jacob Williams with a pick.
They do enjoy cutting the Panthers of Colleyville, and they complete a lot of passes there. We're settling in. First quarter, first half, mind you, presented by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar. Nice save there, off hip. Patrick Sinclair. Switch to Frontier today and start saving. Their prices are amazing. I think we're about to switch over at the Crimmins household. Just go ahead and sign us up, says my wife. Got great rates. Go ahead and check it out. Here's a nice little opportunity. Rockwall coming in guns a-blazing. They're getting shots, trying to apply a little pressure. Here's Luke Fisher, the showman. Oh, nice little pick on the post. Hard switch. Hunter Roberts, the freshman. He's going to
beats his man top side.
On impact, he gets his hands free. He's got a little shimmy, a little shake.
Yeah, I would like to see him get his hands up and out from his body on that shot. Force it a little bit wide, trying to keep his stick a little bit too parallel to the field. Wants to be a little bit more upright so that he can maybe throw a fake in there to get a goalie moving side to side and finish it. But great initial dodge. Rockwall, like you said, looking to get after it early, as they have all season.
As the first half continues and the game continues, we're going to look for our Frontier Utility electric play of the day. Last game was a nice little goose out in front. Sparked some transition. Alex Rose, that was his 4th goal, made it a 4-goal advantage for Greenhill. In the first game, we did see Greenhill victorious. They have punched a ticket to their first ever state championship appearance. Here's Luke Fisher, guarded by a shorty. Bold strategy, Con. Let's see how it plays out.
Ooh, Pipe gets his 2nd save of the day.
It's off the woodwork. Oh, here's another shorty for Brody Lowry. Gosh.
It's an interesting tactic. Let's see if it plays out for him, Cotton.
Yeah, we're here on the Ocho.
Gets a roll, looks inside. Oh.
Quick. Little quick stick hand grenade.
Yeah, he's... I don't even call it a hand grenade, is because when your guy catches that thing, he's probably going to blow up. But Hunter's okay. Good job collapsing by the Colleyville D, the Ville.
Follow them at the Ville Lax on Twitter.
Pretty strong. Not Dreamville. Not the one J. Cole was talking about. Different Ville.
So many Villes, so little time.
That's right. But you know what? There is quite a bit of time left in this game. We're at the 8:50 mark in the first quarter, still 0-0.
Brennan Davis.
He's a big body. He's a Cadillac out there. Wide shoulders, shoots the ball hard. Here's this little line. Look, he comes right around here, looks in. It's Kale Brown hitting the roads. The senior. Gumby in there. Nice roll to double. Patrick Sinclair. Making his... here's a... One-on-one's back. Yep. Rockwall trying to get the ball up and out early. Jacob Williams really making himself felt out here. So far, he's got a shot, a pick, a ground ball, and almost a turnover right there. He's really trying to fill out the stat sheet early. I think he almost picked up a partridge in a pear tree on that, too. You never know these days. These kids, just one of them, with how much they're doing these days, they can really do it all. They probably can. Gets the middle. Oh, right there. Williams gets a GB. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. Kids flying around, making plays. Making plays. I mean, it's not the first time we mentioned him. We're only 4 minutes and 8 seconds into this game. And by 8, I mean 18. Deuces, 22 out there. The Colleyville offensive group is way solid. Patient. They execute. Here's the big boy, Brennan Davis. Shooter. Nice defense there by Grant Miller. The rangy one. He's long. A little fast break opportunity. He's just going to go ahead and walk right in. Oh, no. Did a good job. Wyatt Morgan. Did a good job of whipping off those two guys. Slide didn't come. Sweet. End-to-end action. Oh, my goodness. That was amazing. And I know it's only our first goal of the game, but it's got to be the head in the lead for contention of electric play of the game. Yeah, Frontier Utility electric play of the game. Goal's good. Alley-oop. Go ahead. Throw it all the way up. That's a nice finish by... Says he's listed as midfielder. He's playing attack right now. He plays attack all the time now. Plays attack all the time. Trevor Brown. Nice goal started off by the senior. He's feeling that one. Here's the thing. Wyatt Morgan. Look at that guy. What number is he wearing? 97 in cage? What is that? Like DN? It's a strong number is what it is. I mean, he is so good. He could be the X factor. Both of these goals, in fact, I would say, could really make an impact on this game and possibly punch their team's ticket. Patrick Sinclair headed to Southwestern in the fall. No slouch either on the Rockwall end of things. Earned himself a heavy lifter of the game in the Super Regional in Dallas in their matchup versus Prosper. Here's Newman, Carson Newman. No relation to the Seinfeld character. Although he'll probably leave a lot of coaches saying Newman, similar to how they do in Seinfeld. Caleb Holdridge really applied a lot of pressure in that category last game. Oh, it's a nice little look inside. Buddy Lowry to Preston McMahon. This game, no zone defense. Lots of offensive flavor so far. Here's Fish carrying.
Luke Fisher to Roberts.
Saying, let's get through for this guy, see if he can beat his man topside.
Today I was asked by a player not to refer to him as a potential nickname that he has. So just know that if there's a nickname that you want to be referred to as, go ahead and tweet at us at StickStarLax, right? Maybe a parent or relative, right? Hey, I used to call my little cousin this nickname. We'll see if we can work it into the broadcast. Keep it very professional, of course, but it's fun to have fun. It's a fun time of year here. First quarter and the first half brought to you by Frontier Utilities Electricity Pay for Less. Switch to Frontier and start saving today.
McMahon getting to the middle, firing away that lefty shot. Rockwall, good possession early. Although they're down 1-0, have been the team to lead possession for the most part this game. And I think right about now they were wishing they had some Frontier Electric out on that field because it's starting to heat up here. Not sure of the exact temperature, but if you're a sports player in Texas that plays outdoors, oh my, you know that it's going to be hot out on that turf. And someone else who's trying to make it hot out on that turf is number 20, Austin Otten. We said his name a lot in the Super Regional. Otten breaking the seal on the Colleyville net, getting the first one past Morgan here. And we got ourselves tied at ones with 4:44 left in the first quarter. Well done to equalize it by Otten. Stepping up and giving his team that tie ball game that we all want to see here. Want to see it tight between these two teams, and no doubt with the level of competition between these two programs, we're going to see it. Nice ground ball pickup. Dylan Brunk.
He's a sophomore. Very talented.
Yeah.
Big frame.
He might have driven himself here. He might have driven his kids here.
He's large. Here's Newman. Big save by Wyatt Morgan.
I gotta say, how good is Ivan White looking at a cowboy hat?
He's the man. Ivan.
Pretty quick switch from those stripes.
Here's Jacob Williams.
Another.
Nice job dealing there.
Oh, Brody Lowry
Wow.
gets his man to step low. And you know where he's going. Not that way. He's going the other way. He's going to hit you with a little shake and bake. Nice little hitch. Gets above top side. Puts it where he wants it. Bottom left.
Move the goalie. Gonna really need to move Wyatt Morgan. He's tremendous. And able to finish it. Pretty much put everybody on pause right there. And that makes it 2-1. Timeout taken by Colleyville. Timeouts are very exciting, up and down, frenetic pace. Quality players on both sides of the field. As we said at the beginning of our live stream, Colleyville the 6th seed, the defending champs. Rockwall, the 1 seed. Colleyville to get here had to beat Georgetown, and they beat them 14-13 in OT.
That Georgetown team was previously unbeaten, or they had one loss in the season?
One loss to Lake Travis.
To Lake Travis, which is
a Division I team.
So only loss coming to a Division I team. Great season by Georgetown, and a great job in the second season by Colleyville to get past them in an overtime thriller.
And
that was
overtime? Yeah, and that was in the first game.
Yeah.
Of the Super Regional. In the second game, they defeated the 2 seed out of the North District, Frisco. And Colleyville, they had quality opponents, but they handled up on both of them in the Super Regionals. The question is, do you want to be tested as you're making your way through the playoffs, or would you rather just get there and then know that you're really good and then figure it out? Colleyville has certainly played the tougher schedule, but Rockwall is quality, of course.
Yeah, of course. When you're the defending champion, always going to bring a good stock. Fisher getting under. See if they call him the crease here. They don't. Fisher getting animated after his first goal of the day. Happy to be on the scoreboard there.
Fisher, never seen a goal he didn't like. He enjoys scoring. And he enjoys the celly. You put in the work, get yourself to the spot you want to be, and get those goals. It's all right to show a little bit of a flavor afterward. We like that. Another face-off here. See if Newman can make it another possession for Rockwall. Push called. Oh, quick restart. Looking to push transition.
Nice save there by Morgan.
getting himself back on track. Morgan with his 4th save of the game so far. But, again, these two teams looking to push it on transition early. Results in a turnover. And again, Rockwall settling in on offense.
Here's Newman. Oof. Oh, my.
And there's one of those bounces we talked about earlier that are going to play an effect on all these games here this weekend. This artificial turf allows for players to judge the bounce pretty accordingly. We see a really good example of that high bouncer. We see Morgan going low for that one, but it popped right back up over his shoulder in the end, going top left there. It's a nice little play by Newman.
Newman put him in the blender.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice little split. Split to roll. Right now, for Rockwall, you have to be very excited. Why? All of your big-time seniors are getting to the rack. Otten, Lowry, Fisher, and Newman. Production. On the defensive side of the field, we've seen Sinclair with a big save, and we've also seen Jacob Williams make plays all over the field. Here's Reed Lewis, another senior. Carries, rolls away, spills it, right back to Lewis. Lewis bears down the alley. 5-hole. Reed Lewis got a check there to the chest afterwards.
And now, I think we have Reed Lewis, another senior for this Rockwall team. They're not ready to be done. Doesn't look like. Looks like they may have some unfinished business. And really no gap in face-off production after Newman comes off the field. I mean, as we just saw there, Austin Otten getting down at the face-off X, winning it, and getting his guys another look.
Colleyville looking to respond right now. They need a possession. They need stops. This is very similar, though, to how the Greenhill game started out. Greenhill Plano, the first semifinal. Again, the first half is brought to you by Frontier Utilities, Electricity for Less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. Frontier Utility Electric play of the day. There have been several. We'll see which one it ends up we go with in this one. The first Colleyville goal was exhilarating, but they haven't been able to get much production going since then. Here's a big clear. Grant Miller may have stepped off sides there for a second. There's another one, Brody Lowry.
Transition. Got a little bit of bench press going off on the Rockwall sideline. I think that was number 10, Harrison Bowman, the freshman, getting his pump on over there. Game of runs. Hopefully they don't expend too much energy out there on the sideline, right? We've seen teams come back from well over this amount of goals. Still in the first quarter here, score of 6-1, which is 1 second under 2-minute mark. But again, the face-off corralled. But I spoke too soon?
There's Cale Dow working hard in the ride, able to create a little turnover there. Cale Dow, quality player. Here's Cam Hamway. They get the long stick to him. Here's Jacob Williams applying pressure once again. Jacob Williams right now has one speed.
Go.
Yeah, go. Here's the first penalty. First penalty of the game will be brought to you by Lone Star Alliance. The LSA consists of 11 Division I teams and 18 Division II teams representing Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Arkansas under the MCLA. We will give you more about the LSA right now. The MCLA which the LSA plays in the MCLA, is a national organization of non-NCAA men's college lacrosse programs. The MCLA exists to provide quality college lacrosse experience when NCAA lacrosse does not exist. D1 teams for the LSA include Arkansas, North Texas, Oklahoma, SMU, TCU, Texas Tech, Houston, LSU, Texas Longhorns, Texas A&M, Fighting Aggies, and Texas State. Here comes Colleyville on their first man-up opportunity. They've had a tough time here since they scored the first goal. And there's Cam Hamway losing the ball. There's Jacob Williams with a quick restart. And here comes Rockwall again. They're running. They get it to Lowry. He carries. Is he going to try to kill this penalty? If he is able to maintain the possession, they may move into the next quarter with it. Lowry, a very smart player, taking care of the rock, carrying hard. 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rockwall, an explosive first quarter. 6 goals, unanswered. Brunk gets to the middle, and a bucket. That's a man-down goal.
Does he get the buzzer? Did he beat the buzzer on that one? They're going to confirm a little bit. It was right down to the last seconds. There might have been some extra time. Coach Brand, our on-field PA, is announcing it. Refs still haven't gotten together. And then he called a timeout.
Maybe clue him in. That's the end of the first quarter. Goal is good.
He's probably just so stoked.
7-1, Rockwall. Really excitable group right now. What does Colleyville have to do to get back into this thing?
I think the first thing they're going to have to do is win a faceoff. So far, it's been all Rockwall early, winning the lion's share of faceoffs, with Colleyville only having 2 faceoff wins right now. Whether it's putting a pole out there to try to disrupt the faceoff and get some pressure on hands for a GB, or maybe double polling the wings and jamming on the faceoff X. There are options, but right now, between Newman and Otten, Rockwall seeming to get whatever they want at the faceoff X, which has been a vital part of their possession, I would say, this game. Really makes it tough on an opposing team when you can score and then find a way to get the ball back in the faceoff game, because then that's just going to stack up on you, which is what's happened here in the first quarter. But like we said, game of runs, Colleyville, been here before, last year in fact. And, they're a seasoned team that it's got a veteran group of guys that's going to be able to be resilient here, I think, and we'll see if we can tighten it up here. Rockwall might just be a little too juiced up, though. We'll see.
We'll see. It's 7-1. A lot of time left here to play.
That's right.
The THSLL State Championship coverage is brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records is a 15,000 square foot music mecca that specializes in vinyl records, including collectibles, new releases, CDs, tapes, turntables, and music accessories. Josie Records. Visit them at 2821 LBJ Freeway. There's another one. That's Carson Newman. He gets a bucket. They are off and running right now. Rockwall, the Fighting Rockwalls, are applying all the pressure here, and it's kind of shocking. I definitely thought this was going to be a little tighter to start here, because Colleyville's really good, and they beat really quality opponents to get here. They were kind of unhappy about their 6th seed, but were able to take care of business. Again, it's a very long game.
Big time ground ball there.
But Rockwell's just flying around. Full speed.
Here we go. Colleyville settling in for what seems like possibly their third possession of the game. They failed to clear twice, and they really haven't seen much of the ball on their offensive side of the field. So let's see what they get into here. Certainly want to get the right look, not necessarily a look.
They need a couple singles right now.
Yeah, exactly. And
Not a home run, just a couple of singles.
exactly, and it's all about execution at this point. Rockwall has had their chances early, and they've executed off those chances. And another one.
Huh.
Looks like Jacob Williams is going to get 2 flags. Same play here. Let's see.
He's going to take both of those, it looks like. It's going to make it a one-man down. Penalties. Penalties are brought to you by the Lone Star Alliance. We went through the D1 teams. Let's go through the D2 teams. They include Louisiana, formerly ULL, La Tech, Rice, Sam Houston State, Southeastern Louisiana, SFA, Texas A&M University, Galveston, ACU, Dallas Baptist, Oklahoma State, Tarleton, Tulsa, UTD, Baylor, Incarnate Word, St. Ed's, Texas A&M University, Corpus, Trinity, and UTSA. That was a nice take there. Number 3, that's Zach Masserang.
Since I got a minute and a half here.
Shooting gallery.
Yeah, they really got to work to get the right looks. War of attrition at this point. Rockwall's going to be man down here for a pretty extended period of time. So far, Colleyville getting some good looks.
Big save there by Sinclair.
Yeah.
Second chance opportunity here. Ball goes on the ground, though. Big check there by J.C. Hohenschelt.
Yeah, and he actually just batted down the last pass that came through the crease. He's had a good penalty kill here.
Ball's on the ground again.
Oof. The refs are making sure everybody knows that they're not going to let this thing get out of hand early. Keeping it tight so far.
Timeout there. Rockwall, don't want to talk it over. Again, timeouts are brought to you by Carl Lynch. SMU head coach. SMU captured their second straight LSA D1 championship. They just went out to beautiful, sunny California, and they had a good showing. They dropped their game against Georgia Tech, but were leading in it right till the end. Great effort by those guys. Very proud of their ability to represent the LSA out west. He's doing a great job with the Ponies. Right now, it's 8-1, 9:31 left here in the second quarter. Stick Star Productions, in conjunction with the THSLL, brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records Dallas. Go check it out.
Grab some vinyl. Place is amazing. First half presented to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. We're looking for the Frontier Utility Electric Player of the Day. See who can bring a spark to this game.
Yeah. And I believe that Rockwall will have 32 seconds left on this man down, but that won't matter. Preston McMahon. There's a guy that could be an auxiliary heavy lifter of the game. And there we go. We're going to get a push with possession. Steele and Brunk heads to the floor with the ball on his stick. Just watching this game, does Rockwall just look faster right now? They're playing fast.
They are moving quickly. They are flying around, and they are making a lot of plays. They're moving full speed. There's no doubt. Here's another man-up, man-down opportunity brought to you by the LSA.
Yeah, they definitely look hungry out there. You know, as a team that, as we talked about earlier, narrowly missed their chance to go to the championship Sunday after this semifinal game last year versus McKinney. They're looking pretty hungry. Fisher directing traffic.
Well, a usually explosive Rockwall team last year was held in check by a quality McKinney defensive unit, and I bet they said, hey, let's not let that happen again. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're getting all the buckets we can early and often. I think they were just weathering that man-up, man-down storm right there. And now they are on man-up. Ball side cut there. Lowry looks in.
Oof.
And a finish. Lowry with an assist. And that's number 31, John Burton, the freshman.
How many freshmen does Rockwall have playing significantly in this varsity team? Although they're very senior laden, we've heard.
Well, they've got Charles Russell at defense, number 37. He's very, very good. Big, fast, strong kid running around out there. They've got Hunter Roberts and John Burton. They've definitely had some solid sophomores as well.
Yeah, 5 freshmen on this varsity roster. They're making their impact felt as a
early
nice
and often.
finish.
Here's Newman. Here's another transition opportunity.
And something that's and there's another one by another freshman, Hunter Roberts. Something that we're starting to see here outside of body language by Colleyville is they're starting to look a little bit unorganized in transition. They're a little bit spread defensively, and it's causing both passing lanes and areas of attack for this Rockwall team, who is very lethal in transition, both in the face-off, from the face-off X and from the clearing game.
That's 10-1 here quickly. Timeout is taken.
Rockwall feeling it, maybe taking a little page, might have seen a little bit of that Greenhill game and said, hey, why don't we just do that?
Yeah, let's get it done early. A lot of heavy lifting done early, especially on the offensive side of the field. Defensively, the table has been set by the tremendous play of Patrick Sinclair in goal, Jacob Williams and J.C. Hohenschelt at close. Williams has made tons of plays. And then you've seen at the face-off X, Carson Newman and Austin Aunton really control the tempo. Really controlling the tempo. Doing a great job. And that's led to countless opportunities for Rockwall on offense, whether it's transition, whether it's coming out of the clear once they're possessing. They're getting it going. And it's very much one-sided right now. It's 10-1. Rockwall up. Pretty unbelievable.
How experienced is this trio of guys for the face-off unit for Rockwall? I mean, a lot of high-scoring games this year, obviously. When you've got a face-off guy headed D1 and 2 guys as energetic and heavy lifting as these 2 guys in the wings, it really makes it easy for a face-off guy. I mean, every time he doesn't win it himself, you've got to bank on one of those guys finding the ball.
They work well as a unit. The Greenhill squad, here's a big face-off. That's one of the things that you forget is if you win the face-off, Carson Newman is going to be coming in with some serious chops.
That was Michael
Majicic.
Majicic. I didn't want to take the liberty of trying to do that one first time. Just had a little booth blessing by the 5-assist man, Caleb Holdridge.
I'm coming out of the booth. And Rockwall settles in once again. Here's Fisher on the wing. Looks to get under. Draws a little attention. Whammy.
Oh
Sorry.
my. Had him looking.
He did, and then
Good soak by the defender afterward.
here's an opportunity. Cam Hamway looking to hammer it. Hammering Cam Hamway. Greenhill departing from the stadium. They've seen enough. An interesting matchup if that's how it ends up working out tomorrow. We'll discuss all of the innuendo and storylines. We're going to let this thing breathe a little bit more, though. It's too early. Way too much time left. 10-1.
Crazier things have happened.
Absolutely.
Colleyville starting to enjoy a little bit of possession here.
Here's Brennan Davis.
I want to see them continue to execute and try to manufacture opportunities inside. As we've said throughout the broadcast, both these goalies are very good at what they do. There is Cale Dow getting through, trying to slip it through to his man. Out on Colleyville, but we got a push on Rockwall. Going to get back the ball to Colleyville.
Second chance opportunity. Let's see if Colleyville's able to get something going with that.
Yeah, Rockwall's played a little bit of defense here. Certainly causing them to rotate and recover. Hamway with the pull. Freshman Charles Russell, see if they can get him on his pick play. Nice job jumping the pick from Preston McMahon, but no guy goes to the
Nicely done.
slip, man.
Clayton Moore.
And that's a great job by Hamway and Moore to work that two-man game. Moore finding that he had to slip because both men still trying to play Hamway. Hamway slipping it to him. Winding up for a nice shot, high to high, bringing the noise.
It's 6:07 left here in the first half. First half is presented to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. Switch to Frontier and start saving today. Their prices are amazing. I think you guys need to check them out. THSLL Super Regional coverage via Stickstar Production is brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records Dallas is a 15,000 square foot music mecca that specializes in vinyl records. Make sure you go over to 2821 LBJ Freeway, Suite 100 in Farmers Ranch, Texas. That's Josie Records. I'd like to thank our friends of THSLL and Stickstar Productions. They include Bridge Lacrosse. Bridge Lacrosse is a sport-based youth development nonprofit serving the urban communities of North Texas. Their mission is to use lacrosse to broaden the horizons of communities' youth. They have introduced lacrosse to hundreds of student athletes, primarily in the southern sector of DFW. They operate year-round programming related to exposing students in urban neighborhoods to the great sport of lacrosse while focusing on developing their non-cognitive skills and helping close the opportunity gap. They believe that their program can be an integral part of the youth development in the urban communities they serve. Bridge Lacrosse is focused on providing opportunities and opening new doors for all youth, especially in the neighborhoods of Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, South Dallas, and West Dallas. They believe that sports can provide great life lessons and that lacrosse can broaden the horizons of urban youth. Please help support Bridge Lacrosse. Also, friend of the THSLL and Stickstar Production, Bank of America and Merrill Lynch. Finally, THSLL and Stickstar Production supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. Headstrong Foundation is relentless in improving the life of those affected by cancer. With every action that they make, they are fulfilling the vision of the late Nicholas Colleyville, their founder. Nick's last wish was that others would benefit from his journey. On behalf of all of us at Headstrong, they invite you to join their mission by donating today at headstrong.org. Follow them on Twitter at Lax Beat Blood Cancer. Rich Moses is the director. He's instrumental in the Patriot Cup as the Headstrong Foundation is tied in with that massive event, and he does a great job. That timeout was brought to you by head coach Carl Lynch, who's listening at home, providing great feedback. We appreciate it. We miss you, Cartoon Carl, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Rockwall getting buckets early and often. Here's Lowry, gets to the middle. Ricochet, nice play there defensively. 2 soaks the last couple of offensive possessions for Rockwall. They needed that goal earlier, and now Colleyville looks to settle in again.
Yeah, I've got myself a Stackhouse Pistons jersey.
Oof.
Signed. No big deal. If you guys are jealous, B.
He's a stack house.
This 42, a little bit different in size than those two guys, but definitely would like to think his speed's up there with those guys for sure.
As is his defensive ability.
No doubt.
There's Dow. Oh, nice save there by Patrick and Claire. Dumped. Cam Hamway got dumped right there. There's a nice range on that flag toss by the ref down there at GLE. Really got some elevation. Here's Clayton Marr. Oof. Brings it.
Are those flags down for the same offense, or do we have 2 separate flags down right now?
I think it's just a one offense. Yeah, I was pointing at the 2 because it was 10-1 now, and then it was into 2. You just hadn't switched it over yet.
I think we might actually. Rockwall going to go 2 men down.
2 men down. A push. You go. No, you say it.
It's going to be a push and a slash. We've got our sideline correspondent, Kyle Saunders, at Stickstar ATX, bringing all the scoops in 411 on this game. He's doing a really good job. Feel free to tweet at him. Obviously, you guys don't like tweeting at me and Krim. Just kidding. I'm not salty.
All of the flavors out there, and you got to be salty.
Yeah. Might be one of the best memes of all time, that grandmother holding those popsicles, by the way.
Popsicles.
Dow moves it across.
Oh.
Our 3rd soaked shot of the day. Oh, they're
No, they're not. They released it, and
Really?
they've got transition. They still have transition. Still got it.
Looks like their 30-second push was let go.
That makes sense. He got hit in the head pretty hard.
Yeah, it was a nice little soak by the sophomore.
Brandon Wolof?
Brandon Wolof.
Yeah, Brandon.
And they've gotten that figured out. Looks like he's all right. Came off under his own will. But looks like we might have a nice little double here out of the restart, as Colleyville's still 1 man up for the time being.
Well, this game, quality opponents 10-2. We'll see if it kind of evens out here in a little bit. Next game, talk to me about that thing. It's going to be explosive. Or will it? Loaded question. Go.
Well, Robert's doing a good job of getting away from pressure here. Another flag down. But going back to your question
I thought you just totally Heisman'd me on that question.
about the battle of the undefeateds going down here in a little bit. It's exciting. I've had the chance to see both these teams play. Both very, very deep programs in their skill. Both teams coming back from – sorry, actually, only one team coming back. Woodlands didn't punch their ticket to the Final Four last year, but a heavy group of juniors and seniors, very skilled, looking to get a chance to go on to the next game, which is that Sunday championship if they get their win today. ESD, though, really, 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 really talented group as well. And
Is that 5 reallys?
I don't know. It was a lot. Maybe it was 5. Maybe it was 4. Both those teams, though, two of the most, if not the most, skilled programs in the entire state. Quality lacrosse. Tons of NCAA and MCLA guys that are heading to those two divisions after their high school playing. And it's exciting times for Texas lacrosse.
Exciting times indeed. This is a man-up opportunity, so it's time that we talk to you about. Oh, my goodness. That was exciting.
Let's talk about that play. I know that might not have been – that was a pretty electric play.
I don't know if it was the Frontier Utility electric play of the day, but it was pretty electric. What Fisher did was, as he carried the ball upfield, goalie came off of his pipe, rose up, brought it back to the stick side high. That's a shooter's shot right there. Fisher, going to give him low marks for the celly, though, because usually after a bucket like that, he would be a little bit more excited, but we won't hold it against him. Is he outside of the box? Can you do that?
You know, I don't think
you just have to be below the line?
I don't.
Just wondering. If you know out there, I dabble as a coach in my part-time. You would think I would know that, but I don't know.
Would you say that
I think
even the lines weren't able to restrain Fisher after that one?
Oh, my gosh. Is that punny?
Ooh, nice goal. Worked his way to the middle to set up his guy to the right side before splitting back to his left. That's number 17, Clayton Moore, with his second of the day.
Clayton Moore makes it 11-3. Again, this is THSLL State Championship weekend coverage, the second D2 Final Four. It is brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records, check them out, josierecords.com. First half presented to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. They are going to give you better rates than other power companies, that's for sure. Check them out.
Extended ground ball here, but number 38 for Colleyville gets away with it. That's Malcolm Shimkus. I wonder if he has any relation to a high school graduate colleague of mine, Max Shimkus. Pretty
unique last name.
Yeah.
Is that one Shimkis, Chevrolet Shimkai? Is that, or Shimkis's?
It's like the age-old question of the Prius. What do you call multiple?
Priuses?
Priuses?
Here's Jacob Williams on ball. He's guarding Trevor Brown. Trevor Brown gets under, looks in. Oh, my goodness.
Nice shot and save.
Wow. Patrick Sinclair really showing well.
Trevor
right
Brown
now.
showing that he's able to scoot by his man. He's already got one today. Let's see if he can join more.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Quality takeaway there by Brennan Gill, senior defenseman for Rockwall.
Rockwall not afraid to rotate in all their poles. I mean, we've got 4 in right now. And we've also mentioned both their 2 other defensemen that are out right now, I believe. Let's see, they only have 1, 2. So, yeah, 6 out of 7 of them have been already making an impact on this game.
Playing a lot of guys. Have to. It is Final Four weekend here. And it's warm in Houston, usually. Especially in the summer. Man up, man down right there. Brought to you by the LSA.
Oh, Evan Bennett.
And that's how the half is going to end. The first half brought to you by Frontier Utilities, electricity for less. Check out frontierutilities.com/Stickstar Lacrosse. You're going to need to do that because it's the summer months, which means the AC bill is going up. You are going to be charged, and these guys are going to be very competitive. Please check them out as we go ahead and start to figure out what that electric play of the day might be. My cohort here, Patrick Franklin, with some observations.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that our fields here are fully sponsored by Frontier, so maybe we can get some guys cooled off at halftime, although I'll say Rockwall might not want to cool off. Maybe they'll just keep it hot. But you know what? Frontier can do that for you, too. It's not all about the AC. It gets cold in the winters. Might as well get some heat in there, too.
That's right. Right now, our mics are hot, but we're going to let them breathe off. We're going to let them cool down for a little bit. 9:33 left here in the halftime. Again, thank you to our title sponsor, Josie Records. Go ahead and throw some vinyl on here for the next 9:23, and we'll see you in a second.
Times, looking at your energy bill can be like getting hit on the head with a soccer ball. Discover how much you could save by switching to Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now for less.
Nice. Oh! I don't think I need you this month, Luis. Oh, very good.
Frontier Utilities, a proud sponsor of the Houston Dynamo.
Go, go, go! We're out there having fun. Everybody's laughing when we're hitting. Good time.
It was certainly an honor just to be on the field with those guys.
It's really a way to spend time with my dad and to give back to the country and all the troops who have served and even the ones who have fallen for us.
The military is very strong in our family, and it's something that I hope my family will keep doing.
My daughter is a pilot in the Air Force, and we just want to support the military and all they do. We know the things that they give up.
I think it's a great cause just to give back to everyone who gave to us.
Why wouldn't you want to volunteer your time to the people that fight for our freedom in this country to enable us to play this great game?
Veterans need support, encouragement, positive opportunities for them to get together and engage with the community. Events like this give us something to live for, give us something to hope for, give us something on our calendar every year for us to look forward to doing. We really appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to be a part of this.
Yeah, here we go. Time. I can feel it right here. It's going to happen.
That's what it's all about right there.
Thank you, veterans!
Support those that have supported you.
It only takes 24 hours to make a difference.
Pick up a stick, come play.
Open up your heart. Do some good. Be selfless. In this really selfish world, find a way to do some good. And in some small way, say thank you.
Shoot out for soldiers.
Soldiers need you. The shootout needs you. Go do it.
Hoorah!
24 hours.
One game, one goal. Support our troops.
insurance, electricity. What the?
Sometimes, looking at your energy bill can be like getting hit on the head with a soccer ball. Discover how much you could save by switching to Frontier Utilities. It's the same electricity you have now for less.
Nice. Oh! I don't think I need you this month, Luis. Oh, very good.
Frontier Utilities, a proud sponsor of the Houston Dynamo.
What began in 2004
as a simple summer lacrosse camp
in South Dallas has transformed into a network of student-athlete volunteers,
coaches, and strong community partners on a mission to bring sports-based youth development to urban communities across North Texas.
We believe that our programs can be an integral part of youth development in the urban communities we serve. By developing after-school lacrosse programs in urban North Texas, we provide an opportunity for youth to engage in sports not traditionally played in their communities. Through team-building exercises and physical activity, we encourage healthy living while addressing quality out-of-school time. With the help of seasoned coaches and volunteers, we can impart top-notch lacrosse instruction while continuing to foster healthy youth development on and off the field.
Joining our ever-growing family of supportive donors and volunteers, you can help us spread the magic of team sports to urban youth all over North Texas.
all the way up. Turn my headphones up. Anthony Crimmins, Stickstar Lacrosse, Stickstar Productions, second half action of the THSLL State Championship weekend. We're out here in beautiful Katy, Texas. It's a man-up opportunity for the Colleyville Panthers. Oh my!
Great seal, and then skip.
And great shot by Caleb Dow. He really let that go.
Yeah. Sinclair going to be thinking the pipe after this one if they get out of here, because Caleb Dow just about gave it all he could.
Wolf. There's Dylan Brunt. Gets right in. D's up. Right now it's 11-3. And quality matchup.
Inches wide. There's a diver. Nice effort there.
Yeah, really strong.
Strong to quite strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third quarter brought to you by Iron Planet, the leading online marketplace for heavy equipment. Please check them out at ironplanet.com. Word to the wise, they have the contract with the United States military and are the exclusive sellers of decommissioned Hummers. Possibly, probably, high likelihood that you'll see a khaki Stickstar Productions Hummer rolling around out here at some point. Go ahead and sign me up for one of those.
Yeah, you can go ahead and sign me up as well. Might need something to offset the extreme savings I get on gas for my Prius. Might need to get a little bit reckless every once in a while, you know? Toyota, if you guys want to sponsor us, I know you're coming to Texas. Already here?
Yeah, well, maybe when the Prius is done, maybe we just go, monster truck rally and just drive that Hummer right over that bad boy. What do you say?
Maybe. Maybe my Prius has something to say about it. And
Bone crusher.
Get some 33-inch tires and we try to go the other way with it.
Yeah.
Something tells me the Prius would lose, but it's got a lot of grit. We never know.
Here's Dylan Brunk moving it to Fisher. Fisher slangs it across to Hunter Roberts. Again, it's 11-3. Anthony Crimmins, Patrick Franklin, Stickstar Productions in conjunction with the THSLL. State Championship weekend, the second semifinal at the D2 level.
Oof.
The first one saw Green Hill advance, survive and advance. It's dancing season.
Ooh.
Austin Naughton.
Nice stop.
Nice wind up and stop by Wyatt Morgan.
His 7th of the day.
Wyatt Morgan doing a great job. Here's Preston McMahon. Carries, gets under, head up to Roberts. Hitch and go.
The unselfishness of this Rockwall team has really been impressive today. Every time one of these guys beats his man on impact, which is often, you see more than one Rockwall player doing what we like to call creeping into passing lanes, making it really easy for their guys to distribute the ball to them.
Does anybody have a hat trick yet for Rockwall? Anybody in the hat trick club?
I do not believe so. I think we have 4 guys at 2 goals apiece. Let me just do the math real quick here. We got Fisher with 2, Lowry with 2, Newman with 2, Roberts with 2. So yeah, no Hattie clubs yet. We got Moore from Colleyville with 2, Lowry from Rockwall with 2, and Fisher from Rockwall with 2. A lot of guys on the cusp. See if they can convert. Still a lot of time left in this game, and that's what I've got to be telling my guys. If I'm head of the ship over on the Ville sideline, plenty of time left in this game. We've been manufacturing goals out of the times that we've taken our time to slow it down. Ooh.
Nice job of communicating with the hands.
Nonverbal.
That's right. There by J.C. Hohenschelt. Just a little point. Point him in the right direction.
Yeah.
Nonverbal cue.
Exactly. Like I said, a lot of time left in this game, though, right? If we're looking at recent history, in our Dallas Super Regional, we had Austin High, who went down 8-0 against Kincaid. They came all the way back.
They did.
Ended up falling short by a few to Kingwood in the end, who went on another run themselves. But again, you know, you can always equalize. 8-goal lead right now. It's already happened just last weekend, a little bit north of here. Let's see if the Ville can do the same.
Here's Reed Lewis, gets in. Center mass there on Wyatt Morgan. And Panthers are up and out. Third quarter again brought to you by Iron Planet. We'll announce the Iron Planet heavy lifter, the best defensive player or auxiliary player of the game. Right now, probably some people in contention. Patrick Sinclair, Jacob Williams. Jacob Williams has been a force all over the place. Maybe Carson Newman at the faceoff X. Here's Brennan Davis. Brennan Davis was a key cog in the championship run for the Colleyville Panthers a year ago. Like to thank our friends of the THSLL and 6R Productions really quickly. Bridge Lacrosse, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, and the THSLL and 6R Production supporter, the Headstrong Foundation. Rich Moses does a great job with that foundation. Nice save there by Patrick Sinclair. Again, if you think that off hip is going to be all day against Patrick Sinclair, you need to reassess, because it's like a big, powerful cat in there, explosive to the off hip. Oh, Jacob Williams trying to get there. Cale Dow, head up to Davis. Boom. Oof.
And again, Williams coming with the only thing he knows, and that's the heat.
Timeout. Timeouts are taken by Colleyville Panthers, but they're brought to you by Carl Lynch. Carl Lynch, SMU head coach, supporter of the production. Honestly, we were really excited to get some Cartoon Carl going on this weekend with the production. Your exclusive home of Cartoon Carl. But our productions guy for that works for Primus. And he had to get out there on the road. Apparently he does all the graphics for them and their concerts. What's his name? Les Claypool? The Primus lead singer? Bueller? No one? Is that it? We're gonna fact check. We're gonna get our massive department of fact checkers on that.
While they're doing that, let's get a little bit of what are we looking forward to? Do we have something else going on today after this game?
Well, naps are out of the question. Not that we enjoy sleeping, but I think we're going to settle into the Battle of the Undefeated, which will have the Woodlands at 23-0 taking on the ESD Eagles, 17-0. Woodlands, the 1 seed out of the South, and the Eagles, the Kings of the North, right? 17-0. They won the SPC title this year. They've beaten everybody they've played. 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
That's absolutely right. When it's dancing. Wow. Okay, well, Moore's feeling it. He's already got 2 today. Trying to join the Hattie Club, it looks like. Just getting right back into things. Yeah, very excited for these games coming up.
Thrilled.
It's been fun so far.
Oh.
And I vaguely remember you saying something about off hip on Patrick Sinclair.
Not gonna
have to be quicker than that.
Not gonna happen. Naina Naja.
Rockwall looking to possess the ball in the clear here.
Skates.
Jacob Williams.
He throws his hands. Oh my gosh, you don't have to shoot it with the driver from there.
Jacob
Excitable.
Williams, second shot of the game.
All Swedish, no finish.
Yeah, he did a great job of getting himself to that point. Probably, if I were to guess, his eyes were probably roughly the size of oranges there. Once he threw that fake, all he had to do was just put it in the back. I think he's going to get there. Still haven't seen our first pole goal of the day, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see one or two going forward.
No, you would say that that's likely. Here's Preston McMahon running the deep fly, and they connect. Move it to Hunter Roberts. Bang.
Noise.
I still think that the first play of the game was the electric play of the game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shot by Fisher was good too, but I don't know.
It's a coast-to-coast play, make a stop on the defensive end, take it all the way down, and get the first G.
Alley-oop.
Yeah. Nice transition goal. Who knows? I mean, they don't make that goal. Maybe this game turns into, much higher difference in score.
Right.
Could be a much bigger discrepancy there. Never know. First one could have helped them out a little bit.
You really can never know.
Jacob Williams losing it to himself.
Oh, my goodness.
They call it that he left early?
Yeah.
He stepped out while he goosed it. Whether or not he got called for a turnover, that's still a ground ball, and I'm going to put it down in my stat book. He got his lunch pill today. Number 22 is going to work.
He is playing unbelievable.
If his coaches at Mount Olive are watching, I'm sure they're pretty stoked about it.
Yeah. You're going to have somebody who can contribute early and often. Third quarter, again, brought to you by Iron Planet. Heavy lifting right now in an epic duel for the heavy lifter. Patrick Sinclair and Jacob Williams. Good thing that they're on the same team.
Not good for Colleyville right now, it would seem.
No, that's going to make it difficult for Colleyville.
JC.
It's a nice double there.
And you've seen that all day from Rockwall, really looking to apply pressure in the double. They've sent it early and often. And Colleyville, really not too much of an answer so far for it.
There's Newman. Oh, goodness.
There is such thing as having too many options.
Yes. Would have liked to seen him let the ball do the work.
Ooh. Not really. I don't know if we call it a back cut, but a great play by... Oh.
In the crease.
Patrick Sinclair trying to get the head start of this heavy lifter of the game. He says, Jacob Williams is going to get 2 shots. I might go ahead and try to get one of my own. If you're confused at home, join us. We're trying to figure out what's going on. It looks like, oh, there you go. The refs got it right. Okay. I guess they're waiting for guys to get subbed on. Dylan Brunk with the ball. Moves it over to Preston McMahon. Heard in the stands that Preston McMahon's sister may or may not be watching from Germany. If she is, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate, I believe, your husband's service to our country. I believe they're stationed over there right now. I was talking to a couple of Rockwall fans before the game. They were saying they were going to try to tune in. I don't know. That'd be pretty awesome if that's the case. We appreciate it if you are. And we're just here bringing the good games here to you from Texas. Live action. 12-3, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. We got a timeout on our hands.
Timeouts are brought to you by Carl Lynch. Coach Lynch, 2-time LSA champ here in a row.
Before that, he was coaching at UNT.
Mean Green coach, yep.
Yeah. A couple other spots in North Texas. Hobart one?
Believe so.
Tendy?
Tendy.
Pretty good one.
Tendy Nation.
Hey, Coach Lynch.
Right now, Colleyville trying to figure out how they're going to mount this comeback. Difficult circumstance. 9 goals down. No easy solutions there. I believe we got a little audio. Let me just turn the mics down a little bit.
You know, worth noting, I don't know if it was the exact situation I've wanted, but I've always wanted to tell someone named Reg to turn me up my phones, and today's that day, and I feel pretty good about it. If you ever get the opportunity to do a live stream broadcast, pretty obscure, I know, but go ahead and take that chance and do it, because this is pretty awesome to get this opportunity up here.
It's a lot of fun. Preston McMahon's having fun. Is that a Hattie?
No, it's not. That's actually, I believe that's Preston's first goal of the game.
He had a lefty, didn't he? No?
I want to say that's his first time on the board.
Preston McMahon's first time on the board. Overruled, Anthony Crimmins. You're wrong.
But not the first time that he's beaten his guy to the inside, worked his way to the middle, and then found his right hand again and gotten it to the back of the net. Definitely making the most of his dodging opportunities.
No, clock's not moving. Hopefully they'll get that going. There we go. Right now, momentum is with Rockwall. Rockwall continuing to apply pressure here in the third quarter, which is brought to you by Iron Planet. If you need a decommissioned Humvee with low mileage, check out ironplanet.com.
Only place you can get it, right?
I don't know if it's the only place, but it's the best place. And if we could sell one Humvee, that would be awesome. So go ahead and dial it in. Having some mic issues here.
Tailed out, dispossessed there. Play at the high level that he's used to playing at and get his team some more quality opportunities in this game. Rockwall, ball with Fisher. Rolls. Rockwall really looking to enjoy possession now. Not sure what the call was. Looks like it's going to be a Colleyville ball out of it. We've got the clock registering at 15 minutes, 17 seconds in the 0th quarter.
Not even sure if I'm talking to anyone out here.
17 seconds. That's milliseconds on the board.
I'm going to keep doing it. Pretend like it's been a joke the whole time.
Milliseconds. Offsides.
I'm counting and I see 4. I still see 4.
It's better now. Thank you for everybody letting us know about the audio. We appreciate it. It's a teamwork makes the dream work out there. We can't produce it and listen to it at the same time, except we are trying to.
It's a process.
It is a process. Boom. Fourth quarter. Brought to you by Josie Records. Josie Records man of the match coming up. In our last match, the Josie Records man of the match was Alex Rose for his 5-goal effort. And 1 assist. 5 goals and 1 assist will get you the man of the match honors. Heavy lifter. Mason Morano. Dominant at the faceoff X. Well, pretty good. Pretty good. Dictated a lot of possessions. We don't want to do a disservice to John Bain because he was really good at the faceoff X as well. But Morano did the heavy lifting there and on the offensive side of the field.
Defensive side as well. I mean, how many times did we see him going offense, defense, face-off, defense, offense, face-off, offense, face-off, offense, face-off, defense, face-off, I dip, you dip, we dip. Mason Morano probably would have dipped anywhere on the field if his guy was going there defensively. Played a pretty good game. Offensively, again, had a hat trick and 1 assist. Really was doing it all for Green Hill, who punched their first ticket to the state championship game to D2 level. Pretty impressive. Congrats to their
Kevin
organization.
Barnacle.
Coach Barnacle. He's been to the state championships before at the D1 level.
Yep, he's won the state championships.
Right.
He would join Gary Dennington. Nope, Gary Dennington won 2 titles, both with Capel at the D2 level.
But he would join Gary Dennington and Hayward Lee as one of, I believe, 3 coaches to win a championship at 2 separate schools.
I believe so.
Someone go ahead and try to stat me on that one.
Ooh. Oh my, Newman.
Did he just flip that up and pop it right to himself?
Yeah, but when he snagged it, he just ripped it out of the air.
Yeah. Looked a little bit like Ben Keogh on the lure, ripping some lips. I hope he's watching. Hope he heard that shout out, because that's my dude right there.
Ben Kehoe on par with Preston McMahon and Caleb Holdridge for the best hair in the whole league. But right now, all eyes are upon Rockwall. Here's Newman to Otten to Lowry.
Great move.
Wind up. Oh my gosh. Bench press. Lowry just threw the ball at poor Wyatt Morgan's legs so hard. Nothing fun about that. Here's Hamway in transition.
And that marks Morgan's 10th save of the day. So he's hit double digits. Definitely doing a lot of the heavy lifting for Colleyville, for the Ville. But as we know, like the Highlander, there can only be one. There can only be one Iron Planet heavy lifter of the game. Let's see.
Got to tell you that the Highlander, both the movie and the TV show, were both excellent. If you haven't seen those, you definitely should. Gooses for everybody out there right now.
I believe they call those geese.
Yeah.
If you think I'm funny, tweet at me. I'd be happy to tell some jokes. Or just call lacrosse games. Either one. You know, I'm kind of dynamic here. But it's fun to have fun. We got 10 minutes left. The lead is still 10. Roberts, the freshman attackman, number 1, looking to do what he does best. Gets by his guy. Nice stop there to make it number 11 for Morgan and net.
Morgan has done his job. The relentless pressure of Rockwall on defense and their explosive start really shaped the course of this game early. Now, a lot of our attention has to start to turn to the matchup. Oh my, what a play, Brennan Davis. Mom goal.
I'll tell you what, if I see Jacob Williams go for another double team,
yeah.
I mean,
It's, at some point you just got to know your opponent, right? He's going early and often.
He's trying to hassle the Hoff. Oh, Luke Williams. Luke Fisher.
Fisher, rather.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I just made Luke Williams, Luke Fisher, and Jacob Williams.
Yeah. That'd
combined.
I'll tell you what, that'd be an athlete. If we could somehow get that going on, I'd take 2.
And hit to right.
But for now,
here's Rockwall. So let's talk about a little bit of Greenhill and Rockwall playing for each program's first D2 state championship. Tons of innuendo there. Let's break that down. Go ahead. You go first with 1 point, and I'll go second point.
So I think the first point, if you've been following along with us today, will be the matchup between Rockwall's high-powered offense and Greenhill's pretty impressive zone defense. They played in that 3-3 today. Nice look over at Brody Lowry. And just like that, we got another member of the Hattie Club. It's Brody Lowry, number 18, senior captain, headed to Bellarmine in the fall for Rockwall. He gets what he wants, doesn't he?
He certainly does. He left no doubt on that one with authority.
I get it. He's a lefty. That was good.
So you are saying the offensive defensive battle, the offensive explosive nature of the Rockwall live on the other side of the lakes, and Greenhill Hornets zone defense. I'm going to go with the face-off X, where you've got a battle of D1 Drawman in Mason Morano and Carson Newman heading to Bellarmine. Morano going to be a blue hen. That's a really great mascot. Again, we all know the best mascot out there.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's the Avon Old Farms Winged Beavers.
Yes, the Winged Beaver, which is a mythical creature.
Allegedly.
So there's that. The farm. So those are initially the two battles. With the zone offense, with the high-powered offense and the zone defense.
Something they've seen before.
Oh, nice finish there. That's number 1.
It was Brown for his second goal of the game, Trevor Brown. But, Rockwall, no stranger to the zone, right? They played against a pretty good zone run by Prosper in the Super Regional Championship. Super Regional final game. And up in Dallas. And they were able to handle that. Patient in their time on ball. Got a lot in transition. Took advantage of their man-up opportunities. And that's what you got to do against the zone. Especially when that collapses, as well as Greenhills, wouldn't you say?
They have a plan. Without a plan, there is no attack. Without attack, no victory. Curtis Armstrong said that. Rockwall most certainly does have a plan, and they have the shooters to test the zone. The shooters have the ability to test the limit of the zone. They're going to be able to complete the passes to move the zone. So you have the plan, the shooters, and the ability to complete the passes. That's a recipe for success. Now, defensively, Rockwall, very difficult to solve. I mean, this is a solid, explosive Colleyville team. And Rockwall and their athletes are just applying the pressure.
Brunk not slowing down. Extended ground ball, and the freshman, John Burton, I remembered at that time. Give me a reason to. John Burton, the freshman, number 31, with his second goal of the day. It's well done by the guy making the most of his time.
The ESD fans and the Woodlands faithful both starting to trickle in here. 6:15 left in the fourth quarter. Really quickly, like to thank our sponsors. Title sponsor, Josie Records. If you live in Dallas, go check out Josie Records. You know you like vinyl.
For your health.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be good for you. Just go. The staff on hand is going to do a great job of talking you through anything you might need to find. Go ahead and go chat them up. Josie Records. Right now we're looking for our Iron Planet heavy lifter. There's Josh Hargrove, the sophomore tendy for Rockwall. He's in the game right now. He's in the game. Nice big save there. Patrick Sinclair getting a little rest.
Worth noting for tomorrow's game. You need a little bit of rest time.
Friends of the THSLL and 6R Productions include Bridge Lacrosse and Bank of America Merrill Lynch. And THSLL and 6R Productions supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. All timeouts have been brought to you by Carl Lynch. He's the man. And extra man opportunities and extra man defensive situations brought to you by the Lone Star Alliance. While there's going to be plenty of players matriculating to the NCAA Division I, Division II, and Division III levels, a lot of players are going to matriculate to the LSA bracket. And after doing the live stream of the LSA championships 2 weekends ago, the level of lacrosse and level of athleticism is at an all-time high. Check out MCLA Lacrosse and the LSA next spring. Here's Hamway with the ball. 4:22 left here. 15-4 Rockwall. What was this final score of the first game?
Final score of the first game was
13-5?
13-5.
13-5. Wow. That one was 13-5. This one, 15-4. So far, it's obviously not final.
Neville, man up opportunity right here.
Let's go ahead and sort out who our man of the match and our heavy lifters are going to be.
So right now, statistically, we have Brody Lowry as our only member in the Hattie Club. We have Burton, the freshman, with 2. Roberts, the freshman, with 2. Newman with 2. And Fisher with 2. So
there's that.
For right now, from the offensive production standpoint, highest scorer of the game is our guy Brody Lowry, the captain, number 18 for the Rockwallians. I think a more easy one to decide would be that of the Iron Planet heavy lifter of the game, which could go one of 2 ways to our 2 shots, 2 caused turnovers, 4 ground balls, defensive stalwart, and big-time ruckus maker, Jacob Williams. Or we can go to the Rockwall Tindy, Patrick Sinclair, with 9 saves in the first 3 quarters of play.
I think we got to go with Jacob Williams because he's harassed much of the Colleyville entire offensive unit. Pretty much every single player has been harassed by him at some point.
Yeah, both on the defensive end and also in the clear. I mean, like we said, he's generated 2 shots, although neither of them have gone in. He's got an assist. I didn't even mention that part. He has an assist for Brody Lowry's first goal. So we don't even know if maybe he caused the man of the match to have somewhat of a spark. Might not be the most electric play of the game, but definitely something that could create some sparks.
He has motor. And on a hot day like this, you gotta have motor. So I think we go with Jacob Williams, and then I think we should probably go with the captain, Brody Lowry.
I have one more person I would like to nominate as possibly the heavy lifter of the game because of his auxiliary role.
Newman.
Oof, that's a hat trick.
Oh.
Hattie Club getting joined by Trevor Brown, the senior, number 1 for Colleyville.
Trevor Brown going out with a hat trick.
That's right. But let's just be real here. Rockwall, 18 face-off wins.
Whoa.
To Colleyville's 3 at the moment. And actually, no, that's actually exactly right. So 18-3. It's
man of the match, Carson Newman, and heavy lifter, Jacob Williams.
I like that.
We can do it. I know a guy.
I like that. 1 less goal than Lowry, but putting in the work at the face-off X, which equals chances, opportunities, right?
Right.
Colleyville finding a little bit of juice here late, trying to apply pressure. Kind of. No. Nice job. Number 55 for Colleyville. First of all, strongest number on the field, possibly.
It's a great number. The double nickel.
Yeah, it's a pretty good number. But I just want to say, Nicholas Leslie done a really impressive job of taking the ball away and pressuring out to his man's hand, whoever it be, all day. Only a little bit under a minute here to play, and he's still giving 110%. That's stuff that you love to see as a coach and as a viewer of the sport. So good on you, big guy, number 55. Keep it up. Yeah, we got 55 minutes and 2 seconds left. Some sort of witchcraft going on here. Oh, crease crank. Another save by Morgan. His 12th of the game. Doing a really good job. If you've got a bad taste in your mouth right now, I'll leave you with a joke. It's a pretty good one. It's a firefighter walks into a classroom full of children with a screwdriver in his hand. He says, "Everybody get out now. This is not a drill." Yeah, I'll let you simmer on that one for a minute. Hey-o. Tweet at me if you think it was funny. Or don't. We're going to be here either way. I'm going to let my guy, Kyle Saunders, hop on the mic for a little flavor for these D1 games. And congratulations to Rockwall for punching their ticket. And congratulations to Colleyville for another great season. Congratulations to their seniors.
And we just want to thank everybody for viewing. We can't do it without you. So please keep watching. We're just getting warmed up. It's going to be a tremendous, tremendous D1 semifinal.
Bryce Wasserman in the building.
He's here, gracing us with his presence. Again, we're going to go with the Frontier Utility Play of the Game. Play of the Day. Just the play of the game. We're going to go with the first one, I think. The first play. It really got the game going, set the table. Rockwall kind of ran away with it afterwards, but that was the initial play of the day. The heavy lifter of the game, going to give it to Jacob Williams. And then the man of the match, we're going to go to Newman, Carson Newman. And on top of that, I'd like to thank friends of the THSLL and Stick Star Productions. That's Bridge Lacrosse. And Bank of America Merrill Lynch. THSLL and Stick Star Productions supporters include the Headstrong Foundation. Check them out at headstrong.org. Help them out. They do a great job. Of course, title sponsor. Title sponsor, Josie Records. Josie Records, we really appreciate their support. Go and check them out and go buy some records. Vinyl, baby. It's coming back. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. We'll let the mic breathe. We'll see y'all soon.
I love you, Mom.